As an Indigenous leader, young Indigenous leader, what do you think is most needed for young people to be more involved in areas of governance and basically village work and so on?
Okay, I think that's quite a relevant question. As we at Village Council's level have a challenge of young people being on board at the governance level. How I look at it, it's perhaps two-dimensional. One, it speaks to the sense of inclusion from young people. What I mean by that is that young people need to feel as though their opinions and their contributions and their voices are as valuable as others. It could be the elders, senior counselors, senior members. They want to be valued for their feedback, and what they bring to decision making as well. I think they also want to feel as though they are a priority in communities development as well. So if they are a part of a community's development agenda, maybe in terms of village planning, in terms of village spending as well on programs and projects, if young people are isolated from this, it would be difficult to ask them to be a part of governance, whereas they don't even feel a part of the entire community life to begin with. Secondly, I would say that young people need to also have a sense of purpose for their community. And this must begin at the family level, right? Every Indigenous youth must be able to develop a sense of responsibility and leadership within their community. It must be nurtured. And I don't know if this is something that is encouraged at a family level. Remember, a community is made up of families. Indigenous communities are essentially families. Sometimes the origins of communities are based in three, four, maybe main families. So involving young people means that you have to encourage and inspire that from a young level. The purpose must be there and it must be rooted with them at an early age, right? So that is, I think that is also missing, and I don't blame families because I think right now, indigenous young people, their purpose for life is really to uplift themselves and their community. Their focus is on self, and you cannot give them wrong, right? But so now it is for us to take it a step further that hey, as part of self development, there's also community development, and we need to nurture that. So those I think are two of the main I would say, factors that I have experienced or that I am experiencing as a leader in my community. So, what I am doing about it, I am trying to encourage young people to meet me where I am. I am approachable, I'm open, meet me at the village office. Sometimes I work with my community service officers in the same space. So sometimes their issues may not come at a village meeting, but let's say, hey, Toshao, I have this issue. Or Toshao, what do you think about me doing this agricultural project, this one-on-one kind of discussions? So you want to create those spaces. And then secondly, every meeting, I have to reinforce to young people that you're the next leader and you need to take up these spaces. You want to support for professional development, for education, to prepare you for this journey. Yes, we are willing to do that. So they must hear it constantly from you. They must be reassured that the Toshao, the village council, is behind them in this development. And if we are to do that, I believe we can see more young people taking up leadership positions.